So, moin Leute und herzlich willkommen bei der Nachvertonung der, der 21. Episode. Wie man sehen kann, die Folge wird hier 1 Stunde und 17, fast 1 Stunde und 18 Minuten lang. Und das habe ich natürlich komplett stumm aufgenommen. Grund dafür war, man hat einen Besuch und meinen Cringe-Commentary braucht man natürlich da nicht zu hören. Beziehungsweise Besuch ist nicht richtig. Es war einfach jemand da, der sonst auch immer da ist. Nur mein Commentary ist so cringe, da nehme ich es natürlich nur auf, wenn jemand da ist. Sollte ich aber auch mal ein bisschen vielleicht zu lernen, das zu ignorieren einfach mal. Ja, das, wie man sehen kann, versuche ich gerade da hochzukommen. Spoiler, ich werde es natürlich schaffen. Und das könnte man jetzt bewundern. Es ist eine sehr advanced Strategie. Nötig. Mein Drink hat sich da ein bisschen was abgesetzt. Scheint aber gut zu sein. Ja, wie man sehen kann, das wird nix. Ich hätte tatsächlich sogar noch 1 Millisekunde extra gehabt. Ja, das hätte aber nichts genützt, weil ich komme da trotzdem nicht hoch. Ich muss halt, da müsste man wirklich ganz oben hingehen. Also auf auf die Klippe da und da von da aus hier runter. Aber ich habe es natürlich geschafft, deswegen habe ich es ja wohl auch probiert. Und hier kann man halt nicht hoch. Und Plot Twist. Ich habe gelogen. Hätte das hier sich jemand hier vorstellen können. Aber ich mache halt eine Markierung. Also habe ich ja doch die Wahrheit gesagt. Ich müsste mir nochmal die Formulierung, da steht es nochmal, Animokulo schwer. Ich müsste mir dann nochmal die Formulierung von mir selber anhören, aber vielleicht habe ich ja sogar die Wahrheit gesagt, weil wir werden ja natürlich in der zukünftigen Episode, werden wir natürlich das einsammeln. Also habe ich ja wiederum das richtig gesagt. Es kommt halt jetzt ein bisschen auf die Formulierung an, weil ich habe es natürlich jetzt so nicht vorgeplant. Sondern ich habe einfach nur gelogen. Aber es hat nachhinein gestimmt, deswegen kann man mir nichts vorwerfen.
I'll keep this close.
Yes, sir. Letzte Episode habe ich auch ohne Verschnaufspause, ohne irgendetwas da geschwafelt für so wirklich 40 Minuten. Ich habe versucht wirklich da Pausen zu vermeiden. Das ist natürlich dann sehr anstrengend und dann war ich irgendwann auch, habe ich richtig gestruggelt, das aufrecht zu erhalten. Ich werde halt jetzt ein bisschen versuchen, da etwas ruhiger an die Sache ranzugehen, ein bisschen mich aufzusparen, meine Commentary aufzusparen, weil die Folge hier wird natürlich noch mal länger. Und ich meine Stunde, 17 Minuten. Ist jetzt, da ist nichts. Ah ja, da ist mir auch eben im Nachhinein aufgefallen, dass ich das vergessen hatte. Es wird mir, glaube ich, noch einmal auffallen in Folge dieser Episode. Folge dieser Episode, kann man das überhaupt so sagen? Nee, ich glaube, das ist das eine Mal gewesen, wo mir das im Nachhinein aufgefallen ist. Ich glaube, das kann man so nicht sagen, aber ich habe auch vergessen, was ich genau sagen wollte. Auf jeden Fall. Teleportationspunkt freigeschaltet. Dann hier noch. Da habe ich mich auch bei der Aufnahme ein bisschen gewundert. Einmal, als ich es hier natürlich verfehlt habe und noch einmal verfehlt habe. Ich werde es noch einmal, werde ich richtig strugglen. Und die fucken mich natürlich wieder übelst ab. Die werden... Oh. Und die sind immer noch nicht tot. Jetzt hast du mich abgefuckt. Das kriegst du jetzt so zurück. Sehr nice. Okay. Boah. Und natürlich strategisch den einen brennenden Hilichurl
A reward on the road.
zu dem anderen nicht brennenden Hilichurl geprügelt, damit ich dann beide mit meiner Fähigkeit finishen kann. Das ist natürlich sehr strategisch hier gemacht. Ja, man wird auch hier die Archon-Quest weitermachen. Ich meine, die Episode ist ja extra lang. Kann es ja nicht sein, dass es immer noch nur Erkundung ist. Gell? Das hofft man sich so zumindest nur noch. Jetzt Plot ist wieder. Diese Folge werde ich nicht aufnehmen. Das hängt halt von meiner Commentary ab. Wenn mein Commentary richtig gut ist, also wenn ich das so empfinde, dass es richtig gut ist, ist es natürlich nicht richtig gut. Aber wenn ich so empfinde, dann nehme ich es halt natürlich nicht auf versehentlich. Wenn es jetzt so eine mittelmäßige Aufnahme wird, wo ich dann vielleicht zum Ende hin etwas ruhiger werde, da kann es sein natürlich, dass so alles in Ordnung ist mit der Aufnahme. Oder beides. Die Aufnahme wäre sowieso scheiße gewesen. Das ist mir aber egal. Bei meinem einen Viewer, dass ich natürlich selbst bin, versteht sich ja. Juckt das natürlich auch nicht. Deswegen kann ich auch eigentlich machen, was ich will. Ich will trotzdem mal nicht zu viel riskieren, denn für den Fall, dass ich wirklich mal einen richtigen Viewer kriege, was nicht passieren wird, bei so einem Format, also ein Format ist halt richtig beschissen, um Viewer zu sammeln. Was man hier wirklich eher bräuchte, ist so eine losgelöste Episode, also quasi von allem losgelöst. Nicht Teil von irgendeinem Großprojekt. Sehr stark gecuttet. Wird eine Top-Liste. Und natürlich nutzt man auch dann Schlagworte aus, die dann halt einen automatisch Klicks unabhängig von der eigenen, von dem eigenen Namen verschaffen können. Bei so einer Serie hier ist halt richtig beschissen eigentlich zum Klicks farmen. Obwohl er hier halt wirklich einfach hier. Oh, die sind aber auch immer hier abfuck. Ah. Ah. Embers Ulti ist auch mal gut für was.
Reward on the road.
Ich hätte jetzt zwar jetzt, aber Ember ist eigentlich mein Top Most Used Character in meiner ganzen Genshin Player Laufzeit. Laufzeit, Timeline. Oh Gott, ich kann ja sowieso nicht reden. Ist aber voll komisch. Eigentlich habe ich heute ausgeschlafen. Wir werden mir auf jeden Fall gleich noch halben Liter Schnaps in die Birne jagen, damit ich dann mal ein bisschen freier reden kann. Bis dahin nutze ich jetzt hier einfach diesen Drink hier aus. Falls man sich wundert, was ich hier gerade trinke, Vitamintabletten mit Wasser. Aber Zitronengeschmack. Und jetzt kam ich halt gerade zum Pulver. Weil es natürlich sich nicht perfekt auflöst im Wasser. Oh, jetzt sieht man. Ich habe hier Dvalins. Jetzt betritt man Dvalins Ruin richtig. Jetzt geht nämlich die Archon Quest weiter. Ich habe auch irgendwie. Venti, du solltest sowas nicht sagen.
Check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
Bei Venti hört sich das an wie bei so einem Yaoi-Hentai. Also da.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Ist nicht mehr so sehr. Nur das It's stuck. Help, Stepbrother. I'm stuck.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins?
Wahrscheinlich. Ich werde schwer.
If we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Yeah.
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before.
What?
I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Ah, okay.
That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety.
Ja gut.
Why am I so diligent? Too
Oh, oh.
diligent for a post,
Gleich
in fact.
geht der Paimon-Hate weiter.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day.
Based.
Paimon
Venti ist
doesn't get
eigentlich
what
der
part of you is remotely
most based
diligent.
Archon von den 6 momentan verfügbaren. 6? Ne, 7 müssten es sein, oder? Weil 6.0 hat ja auch einen Archon. Aber was für ein Archon? Das ist ja nämlich ein Blind Playthrough. Also für euch. Für mich natürlich nicht blind. Ich bin Top-Member bei Genshin Impact Leaks. Also nicht in dem Sinne Top-Member wie ich lade da viel hoch. Keine Ahnung, ich habe noch nie in meinem Leben irgendetwas geleakt, so wie 99,9% aller Spieler jemals. Ich wüsste gar nicht, wie die an sowas rankommen. Fragen die einfach da ein paar... Haben die einfach Connections zu den Entwicklern und die einzelnen Entwickler sagen denen das einfach, oder wie? Oder hacken die sich da rein? Oder sind das sogar vielleicht Entwickler, die dann selbstständig das leaken? Ja gut, also früher wäre es halt interessant gewesen. Mittlerweile wird da nicht mehr viel geleakt. Die Top-Leaks momentan auf r/Genshin Impact Leaks sind halt wirklich die Trailer zu 6.0. Quasi leaked from the developer himself. Das sind die neuesten Leaks dann immer. Es kursiert ja schon seit einiger Zeit auch ein bisschen die Verschwörungstheorie, dass die Entwickler selber da sich ein bisschen sich dem bedienen und selber vielleicht auch was leaken. Also es klingt jetzt widersprüchlich, aber mir fehlt auch ein bisschen der Kontext. So wie es gesagt wurde, hat es mehr Sinn gemacht, aber hat sich schon halbwegs schlüssig angehört, dass es auf jeden Fall hätte passieren können schon mal, dass die mal selber mit Absicht da was geleakt haben. Ah, mittlerweile gibt es halt nicht mehr so viele Leaks. Ah. So. Ja, guck mal. Seht euch mal das an. Ist das hier Abfuck? Man wird hier wirklich durch von allen Richtungen abwechselnd abgeschossen, so dass man wirklich keine Fähigkeit hier länger als für eine halbe Sekunde auslösen kann. Die Religious Gangs sind hier schon richtig Abfuck. So. Ich glaube, ich habe was übersehen. Ich habe schon wieder einen Kristall übersehen. Oder, nee. Ich hoffe, das war ein Kristall.
I'll keep this close.
Katastrophe, ich gucke viel zu selten auf die Map. Ja.
Steady as stone.
Oh, wie macht der Typ von Korn? Nee. Kann ich nicht. Ich habe keine Ahnung, ich müsste mir das wirklich jetzt wieder so anhören, damit ich das nachstellen könnte. So. Ah, gleich sind wir da. Habe ich die Erkundung. Ah ja. Ja, guck mal, jetzt hat es sich wirklich gelohnt. Also manche fucken sich auch hier vielleicht so ein bisschen davon ab, dass sie hier die ganze Zeit jede Kiste zerkleinern. Aber in dem, es lohnt sich halt. Da gibt es immer wieder mal rohes Fleisch dabei, Dämmerfrucht, gibt's halt Essen. Und die Serie kann hier halt natürlich schön in die Länge gezogen werden. Das ist natürlich in meinem Interesse. Einfach nur, weil ich natürlich vorhabe, ohne Pausen, das halt hier durchzuziehen. Aber ich glaube, ich kann das halt nicht einsammeln, oder? Doch, ich habe es geschafft. Sehr schön. Ah, das ist eine Kiste. Ich glaube, ich habe auch hier irgendwas übersehen gehabt, was ich dann halt nicht mehr wiedergefunden habe. Deswegen war ich mir auch nicht mehr sicher, ob ich es vielleicht dann doch eingesammelt habe. Guck mal, er ignoriert einfach meinen Rasengan. Weltstufe 1 ist schon heftig. Jetzt triggert einfach die Mine nicht. Da triggert die. Das ist perfekt natürlich.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Noel ist einfach auch schon richtig krass. Kann halt wirklich mit dem Schild hier einfach das wegstecken. Bisschen Schaden wegstecken. Ohne Probleme. Das ist eigentlich auch, der Charakter da ist eigentlich voll gut, wenn man halt mal ein bisschen mehr Zeit braucht, um seine Fähigkeiten zu finishen, quasi. Und man wird halt von 100 Richtungen beschossen, dann ist so ein Schild schon mal relativ nice, damit man halt da die Gelegenheit hat.
With the wind!
Haha! Strategie, ich sage euch doch.
Leave it all to me.
Dodge this!
No one escapes my sights.
Oh,
That's cheating.
so. Ich glaube, hier habe ich auch gerade ein bisschen verkackt gehabt. Ah, nee. Ich habe es, glaube ich, geschafft, ihn rechtzeitig da rauszuholen aus seiner Eiswolke da. Er steckt sich hinter seinem Eisschild. Was ein Feigling. Ah ja. So, da geht's hoch. Ita, du machst schon wieder Sachen. Ja, hör auf damit. So. Ja, mein Lieblingsding, was ich hier machen kann. Aber leider habe ich eine Millisekunde zu früh das gefinisht. Und, ah ja, genau. Was ist das? Der hat sich erfolgreich mir entzogen. Ist ja halt auch hier. So Leute, ich muss mich kurz für eine Sekunde hier ausklinken. Bin aber sofort da, ich schwör.
A reward on the road. Is this an answer from this world?
Yes, sir. Was wollte ich? So. Es ist auch schon wieder 5 Episoden. Liegt es zurück? Oder vielleicht sogar 10 Episoden. Ich bin mir jetzt da nicht mehr sicher. Trinken wir mal ein bisschen Whisky. Es schmeckt zwar immer noch scheiße. Oh. Ein Anime-Kulus, habt ihr es gesehen? Es heißt, ich habe da auch damals, als ich mir geholt habe, damals vor 3 Wochen, habe ich auch so 10 Minuten dann so in der Abteilung da abgehangen. Habe ich jetzt irgend so für einen Toki Santori Whisky from Founding House of Japanese Whisky EST 1923 Blended Japanese Whisky. Ja, ist halt Whisky, also es ist halt immer noch scheiße. Aber es ist am wenigsten scheiße. Oh, Wasser. Dieser gehört da nicht rein. Vorsichtig, ich habe immer Angst, das kaputt zu machen. Es hat halt wirklich, das Whisky hat wie viel gekostet? 30 Euro oder so? Ja gut, man braucht halt auch lange, um das zu verbrauchen. So. Guten Shot.
Disappear.
Na, ist noch nicht so ekelhaft. Ich habe es auch nicht übertrieben. Nicht so übertrieben wie beim letzten Mal. Gleich wird es nochmal etwas ekelhafter. Und ich glaube, es fällt mir gerade auf, ich glaube, der Mikrofon ist ein bisschen zu weit entfernt. Boah.
Let it rain.
Wie sieht es hier eigentlich aus? Ah ja. Ja, gerade struggle ich noch ein bisschen hier mit den Ruinen Wächtern. Das wird sich hoffentlich in so
Someone
50 Episoden wird sich das etwas gebessert haben, eingeschätzt. Nur, vielleicht nur eine Warnung, es ist immer mehr als das, was man einschätzt. Also am Ende werden es locker dann stattdessen 70, 80 Episoden sein, vielleicht 100 sogar. Bitte macht das. Ich liebe das, wenn du das machst, weil dann... Und ein Chaosapparat. Nein, nicht einen, 3 Chaosapparate. 3 Chaosapparate für den... 3 Chaosapparate gefällt durch
I'll keep this close.
Chaosapparate. Chaos, Papas, Lanze. Das ist ja böse, aber nicht so böse, wie ich das wollte. Ist eher auf eine andere Art böse. Nämlich, dass es scheiße ist. Dreimal Chaosapparate erlangt durch Chaos, Papas Lanze. Hui. Aufhören mit dem... Guckt euch mal das an. Was ist das mal für ein gottloser... Ah. Aber in dem Fall ist es sogar gut, dass ich darunter gefallen bin.
I'll race you there.
So, jetzt ist die Gelegenheit. Schnell.
With the wind.
Fucking Bastard.
Is this an answer from this world?
This is an answer from this world. Hier spricht Gott. Hast du sehr gut gemacht. Boah, es ist jetzt nicht mehr...
Look, a wind current! It might lead us to the top of the tower.
I'll keep this close. Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see. There's no time to waste. We need to get these
Okay, give it a... If you don't try, you'll never know.
What are you waiting for? Go unlock the light act.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do have a point. light actuating ceremony does work magic! It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground! Let's start looking for the next puzzle! It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. 1 more and the seal to the top of the tower will be broken.
Cool it! Dodge this! What's the hurry? Freeze! What's the hurry? Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! What's the hurry?
I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs... I'll catch up.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
No escape!
Windblade!
should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go just like the last time. I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Look! There are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. I'll extract and condense the pure animal from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
As a dutiful maid would. Steady as stone.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? This is Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the front. Now is our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Dodge this!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yeah. Yeah. Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Yourself.
Windblade!
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt, and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak. Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back. Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. I know, it's strange. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it. They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too. That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone... There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry? You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time. Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick. What timing! Not only was Jean away right when the Hilly Churls attacked, but Kaya had disappeared too. Luckily, the knights on hand all did an admirable job, and we successfully defended the city. I guess Kaya must have had his reasons. I mean, it's not like he would have just sat the whole thing out at the cat's tail, right? Right?
Now I have to submit a full damage report on the disaster to Lisa. There were no casualties, but they still want a record of every scraped knee and every broken roof tile for some reason.
I salute you, Honorary Knight. The Acting Grand Master gave a public address on the Storm Terror incident. It was truly inspiring. The truth was incredible. And to think the Knights nearly approved a plan to slay the dragon. We were too quick still. It could take a long time for those who suffered to forgive Dvalin. And who knows whether they can forgive him fully. As ever, we must let the wind lead.
We're lucky Albedo stayed in the city during the crisis. Our defenses were all the stronger for it. It was a rare privilege to see the chief alchemist of the Knights of Favonius in action. Makes me wonder whether I should try my hand at alchemy too.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild! Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over! The aid! Roll up, youngsters! Join the Adventurers Guild today! In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together. What? What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the Acting Grandmaster's speech? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Long live the hero. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the Four Winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have as long as we have the Knights of Favonius.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, if you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churl's cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of... let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order... they are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the winds may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now. We, did bring it with us. It's just... it's a little... Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how? Huh? Let Paimon see! No. I don't know how you managed managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Tone deaf, Bard! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
You should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake! I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
The Fadui were the ones who attacked you? That's too much. Master Jean has already returned to the Knight's headquarters. She said that she will look for evidence. But she also said that if the Fatui didn't leave any traces, the Knights might find it difficult to lodge a complaint against them.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck? So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zeppeljorny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well, but I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Just use it gratefully. Or, better yet, treat me to a glass of dandelion wine. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Up till the end, Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the 4 winds. As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him. I just hope that Dvalin will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays... Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a princess who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin? They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such princess of the Abyss Order. I think so too. Apparently. But how does a princess come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always...
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the 7 nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui can only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan? Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the 7 all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. As I said before, Vision Wielders are known as Allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A Gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the 7. But as for which of the 7 took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations. Who's to say that...
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become one of the new 4 winds?
You don't seem too into it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the 4 winds means free food, you can consider Paimon.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always. Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally. If you want to chat, now's the time. Well then.